Breaking news today.
Please subscribe and then check notification box to get all breaking news alerts.
The feud between entertainment personality Rosie O'Donnell and President Trump has continued for years, spanning a decade. O'Donnell has even taken their feud too far by attacking the Trump children, specifically 10-year-old Barron Trump. First, she attacked Barron after the president's election win and argued that he could have special needs. Now her second accusation is worse. Most recently, Michael Flynn, who used to be a security advisor for President Trump, pleaded guilty to lying to officials with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. After this happened, President Trump took to Twitter to post on social media and exclaim his innocence. O'Donnell responded on social media by retweeting the president's tweet and writing "liar liar" on top of it and threatening that authorities are going to come after his family now, specifically his children. Newsweek reported, "There is still much work to be done in Special Investigator Robert Mueller's probe on Russian influence in the 2016 presidential election, but Rosie O'Donnell is ready to charge President Donald Trump for his potential collusion with Russian enforcements." On Saturday, the former talk show host, who's endured a long-standing feud with Trump, took to her Twitter to suggest that the 71-year-old should be locked up for any involvement he may have had in Russia's influence over the 2016 election. Using the hashtag #StraighterTrump, O'Donnell wrote, "Rest of your life in jail you sick MF," alongside a screenshot of Trump's Twitter, which had the words "Straighter you are done" scribbled over it. O'Donnell and Trump have been engaging in Twitter wars long before he came into office. Their feud extends back to 2006 after O'Donnell appeared on The View criticizing Trump, then a business mogul and owner of the Miss Universe organization, for not firing Miss USA Tara Conner for her reported drug use, underage drinking and sexual activities. O'Donnell, a co-host of the ABC daytime talk show at the time, said Trump was not a self-made man but a snake oil salesman on Little House on the Prairie before calling him out for his several marriages. Trump responded by telling People magazine that O'Donnell is a real loser and called her a woman out of control. Their verbal exchanges only continued to escalate after Trump tweeted his thoughts on O'Donnell's 2011 engagement to Michelle Rounds. Not long after Trump took the White House, the duo sparred again on Twitter, this time regarding the firing of former FBI Director James Comey. O'Donnell's latest comments come shortly after Trump's former national security advisor Michael Flynn pleaded guilty on Friday to willfully and knowingly making false, fictitious and fraudulent statements to the FBI regarding discussions he previously held with Russian ambassadors. As a part of Flynn's plea deal, Flynn promised full cooperation in Mueller's ongoing investigation. He also admitted he was encouraged by a senior member of Trump's transition team to make contact with Russians last December. Trump's transition team consisted of Vice President Mike Pence as well as the president's son-in-law Jared Kushner and former White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus. Before jetting off to New York City for a fundraiser on Saturday morning, Trump denied allegations of collusion with Russian officials during the election, despite Flynn's earlier remarks at a hearing on Friday. "What has been shown is no collusion, no collusion." If O'Donnell wanted to squash her beef or continue it with the president, that is one thing. But to involve his children is disgusting and below the belt. Children are off limits and should not be made to be part of the fight. Barron is a young child who did not choose this life and he should be left to live his life normally just like any other child. O'Donnell is just yet another entertainment person and personality who's unnecessarily putting her opinions out into the public sphere as well as on social media outlets. Much like the liberal elite of Hollywood and the ladies of talk shows such as The View, her opinions are meaningless and have absolutely no value other than just throwing verbal rocks. Her comments are as useless and meaningless as her has-been career. Share if you think Rosie should be locked up in a psych ward. Follow us on Facebook at Freedom Daily.